Hi Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, welcome to your reading. We will take a look at your August 2022. How does it look like for Aries, please? Once again, I will be using different deck combinations for each zodiac as I feel drawn. So make sure to check your Sun, Moon and Rising signs to get the full picture. And also check out the astrology video of August. There's quite a lot happening there, and there's quite a lot of mood shifts going on. Also, I have made an infographic for each of these days, and you can just click on the calendar and it will take you to the respective page. You can find the link for that in the description box in the comment below. Let's get some more cards and then we will get started. Okay. Should I take as many? How many do we have? Not yet. I'm gonna get two more, then we will get one more deck. Okay. Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. How is their August looking? Yes, thank you. So first we have, the first card that came up was the Sun. That is beautiful because we will be in Leo season. Sun rules Leo, so this can be a time of prominence for you. We have Four of Swords, which is recovery, Jupiter in Libra. And what do we have here? King of Wands, which is also very fiery, fire plus fire. Extremely masculine energy here, so doing things, forward movement, having high stamina, entrepreneurial drive and spirit, and you're putting on the charm, and you are really coming out confident. You're feeling very confident about yourself as well in this month. It's as though whatever I set my mind to, I will achieve, and you're not having to struggle a lot. With recovery, it's sort of like in your peace, in your bliss. You are doing what makes you feel happy and brings you alive. You have a healthy amount of fire, but also you are taking it easy. You're respecting your chill time. You're not always about go, go, go. Okay, then let's get you the Light Seers Tarot. Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. How is their month of August? Very passionate as well, connecting with your inner child or connecting with children. There are some aspects where while Venus is in Cancer, we can connect with children really well, or our inner child too. It also includes self-love, so that is falling a little bit into the month of August, and then later on it moves into Leo. Yeah, you'll get more information on that either from the infographic or the video or both. We have Queen of Cups, so feeling very well rejuvenated and balanced, emotional health and well-being. You are spiritually connected as well, so whatever actions you're taking are basically creative inspirations. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is turn for the lucky, turn for the fortunate, coming through. A lot of abundance. It's a Jupiterian and a Sagittarian card, so you are future-oriented, you believe in your luck and your fortune, you have a wonderful, positive mindset, and it's sort of like you're not putting any pressure, you don't have a secret fear of abundance or success or anything of that nature here. Perhaps you have been working on this, and this is just showing you that yes, that is completely on the right track, but regardless, things are shifting for the better. We have Eight of Pentacles. This can be regarding a skill set that you have. You could do this for work, but you don't have to. This is just finding something that you want to improve at, and Aries is a very driven sign, whether it is your Sun, Moon or Rising. It's just a very driven and ambitious sign, and once it locks eyes on a target and Sagittarius is pointing you towards that target, once you know what you want to do, there is nothing and nobody that can stop you. You have a fire that cannot be quenched, okay, regardless of Cancer season or Leo season or some other season, okay, it doesn't matter, because if you want to do something, you will do it. So Eight of Pentacles is talking about that dedication towards making something amazing happen for yourself, even if it is something like you're working on a creative craft, something for a hobby. It doesn't matter what the use case is, regardless, you will do something that will be very fulfilling for you. There is a balance between all of the elements here. We have fire, water, earth, and air, and really this month is feeling wholesome. The sun also talks about regeneration and clarity, so again becoming clear of what your vision is for yourself and not hesitating to follow through with it, but at the same time not being reckless and impulsive, because you are thinking from a level-headed perspective. If you come across any sticky situations, which I do not think will happen this month, but just in case, to account for that, the way to get out of that is to rest and meditate, recuperate, let yourself easy, and think from a very clear mind, okay? Because whatever decisions you take, that is just shifting you out of a different cycle and transforming you into something that is more geared towards your higher purpose and goals. Yeah, and the better we are aligned with it, it's just the more consciously we can flow, we can understand the energies around us, because the way the universe speaks to us is usually very cryptic. It's a feeling that we can't really pinpoint. It's a foggy vision, something that comes in and out of consciousness, right? So the more aligned we are, the better we can recognize what is important to us, what is not, and how can we approach moving forward. Okay, let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is August? We have 11th house, which is Aquarius. Also talks about future hopes, dreams, visions. Also talks about inspiration that can come through social media or large groups of people, some sort of network, group of friends. They can also be a very strong part here in this month. Sun and King of Wands talks about, again, enjoying. And for, your form of recovery doesn't have to be like, sleep all the time or eat a certain thing or stay away from everyone, right? Your style of recovery might be to go out and spend time with people who are close to you, or network in something which helps you get out of the daily humdrum of life. Go out there, find your inspiration, and then come back and do something about that. That's the overall vibe. We have 7th house, talks about partnerships and one-on-one relationships. Meanwhile, this is a broader perspective, so it can be a friend that exists in a larger group of people, suddenly becomes a lot closer. You have more in common, you interact a lot more, and therefore you have that one-on-one bond going on. It can also talk about romantic relationships, does not have to be, also business contracts. It can be that you are connecting at a whole other level. If you're looking for jobs, then you're making the applications, you have an idea of what you want, and you're not going to burn yourself out while pursuing that, but you will put in enough fire that it fuels your dreams, okay? So you will do what needs to be done. You will connect with the right people. You will develop a relationship with the right companies, and you will relate in the correct manner to the job details, for example. Right, so the people that you are connecting with, that really have a huge influence in this month. Okay, we have Gemini, mutable air sign, and this is talking about your mind being very active. You have many different ideas, and it's a mutable sign, so it can go both ways. One is that we can be curious and we can learn a lot of different things from different sources, and we can put in very diverse type of topics and combine them as a coherent whole. The other form is that there's too much and we get overwhelmed and we have a short attention span. But apart from that, this was just qualities about Gemini. For you, how it applies is communication, intellectual stimulation with people around you, or the social media that you interact with, also ruled in the 3rd house of the Gemini sign. You're being more sociable, people are trying to connect with you, or you are trying to connect with people and develop relationships with. You might also be getting closer with your sibling if you have drifted apart recently. Okay, then we have midheaven, individuality, career, goals, and public life. Again, that is being highlighted. So overall, you're focused on the big picture, but you are making sure to take care of the details, because once again, if you want something, you are going for it. Okay, let's get you these cards. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is August for them? Bliss is worth creating from. That's what you get. Okay, so that is beautiful. You're doing something you enjoy. It is something fulfilling. And the job that the business venture I was talking about, King of Wands, very creative, very passionate, extremely driven. It's a fellow fire sign, right? It represents actually Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And because all fire signs are sort of friends in their placements, anything good that happens in Sagittarius and Leo also will be impacting you in that manner. Even if it's not happening to you directly, you still have the good vibes, right? So meanwhile, Queen of Cups is talking about the fulfillment, making necessary changes or having the necessary clarity and information such that it can make your fulfillment happen. So all in all, it is talking about creative venture or some work that comes up that sparks your interest and inspires you to do something in a balanced manner. Okay, so all in all, when we are balanced, that's when we feel at peace and at bliss. So yes, it's again reaffirming that. Okay, let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is August for them? I'll take this. Stop, drop, and ground. Yeah, taking a moment to rest, recuperate. This is what this is saying to me. Return to your state of peace. It also talks about the Pentacles energy. We have this root here. These are the roots, and we have leaves. So it's just a sapling kind of popping out, barely begun. So it's sort of saying, stop, recognize what is important, drop your burdens. And it's not all about taking as much responsibility as you take on, the better you're doing. That's not how it relates, right? So we need to stop and recognize that for ourselves. That's why I feel you're not overburdening you. You're doing as much as feels right to you, and you're respecting your boundaries a lot. Very practical mindset. Take the top, get back to elemental, and this is talking about the very basics. Return to the basics. Take care of the base work. Don't try to rush this process, and you're not, definitely. Like I said, all the elements we have already. Shift the way to new potential. Positive transformation talks about what I said with the Wheel of Fortune. And we have changes, which is card number 10 as well, which as well I relate with the Wheel of Fortune. Overall, yeah, making necessary transformations such that it propels you forward. Shift the way to new potential, and also the green background here is about putting in the practical work and taking the practical steps to make that happen. Okay, let's get some more. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How's August? Aries. Okay, well, we'll take this. We have Infinity, which is the Magician card. Everything is available for you. And you know, in the Magician card, there are the symbols of all the suits available to us, all the elements. And that just signifies that using the very basic components, the elemental components, you can make infinity happen. Okay, basic is very undersold, right? It's the littlest things, the tiniest building blocks that make up us, this entire world. So, yeah, and we have Pulsar. So, yeah, this is giving me that you're creating your vibe and that your vibe is really propagating, meaning that you are upping your level and you are choosing what you wish to be surrounded by, and what you're surrounded by is as well interacting with you in a positive manner. There is a resonance with you, your vicinity. It's sort of a moment of alignment, and that just raises your collective vibration. There could be one or two other people that you connect most deeply with. They could be your closest friends, but they are as well part of this story somehow. You might be talking a lot with them or running your ideas by them, or they might be taking a look at your documentation and so on and so forth. Many different possibilities, right? But regardless, you're interacting and collaborating in some way, but of course it is your vision and it is your vibe. They are in your field, and it is up to you how you're going to utilize either the people, the resources, your time, or your skill sets. Okay, either way, so many different possibilities, and in changes as well, you can see that it's the seed and it is breaking open. So everything that has been taking place behind the scenes, all the work you have done beforehand, that is bursting open, and it is coming out into the public in some way. So you might be updating your profiles online or something, so that is being available to the public here. Okay, let's get you these cards first. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please summarize this month for them. We have ready, exactly, the high stamina, the high ambition, really. Yeah. And we have begin. New moon is full of potential and possibilities. So set your intentions. There will be the new moon, I believe, on the 27th. Please check the dates. I cannot memorize all of that. So yeah, you can check out the video or the infographic, as I mentioned already. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we have one card for them. August 2022. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Okay, so this could be that reflection of what I was saying earlier, that you might have worked quite a bit on yourself, and you have learned to love yourself, your skill sets, your shadow, your light, your everything. And even if it is not fully complete, this month is talking about you finishing that, you're recovering from something difficult that has happened in sometime in your past, and you are now choosing to move forward in a different manner. You recognize basically that it lies in your hands. Okay, there can be a million types of prediction methods, and it will still be in your hands, because you are the one with free will. You are the identity, you are the energy, you are the center of your world. Leo season is the perfect time to recognize that, and really giving yourself an honest compliment, an honest boost, and also checking yourself very honestly, so that overall you are moving forward in your best interest. Okay, very beautiful month, very brave, I was going to say. It's a very brave month for you. Okay, let's get you some botanical inspiration. Then we'll get your advice and charms. All right. How is the month of August for Aries? Sun, Moon, and Risings. What do we have? Yeah, there you go. Determination and creative achievement. Isn't it crazy? I call, yeah. Crazy. Okay, we have immersion and intuition. Yes, the two sides that I was talking about. Immersion and intuition, just having the moment of silence to hear the subtle voices of your mind. You know, where do you get your creative inspiration if not for your subtle mind, right? Your emotional body, your spiritual body. Beautiful. Okay, let's get you guidance now. Can we have some guidance for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? We have your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. You definitely are. You're trusting yourself a lot more in this process. You're seeing more. You're recognizing your patterns. You're recognizing life's patterns, and you're just moving forward with that conscience. Basically, it's not like moving in the dark anymore. We have release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Yeah, definitely. The Sun card signifies joy, and Leo again is the season for joy. Just letting your inner child shine, being a child again, being playful and creative, and having fun with, however, by yourself, with other people. It doesn't matter. Just have fun as long as you're happy. That's the thought here. Okay. Okay, we have first house, which is your house. We have Cancer. Yeah, we still have a bit of Cancer season, right? And we have Jupiter. So again, that abundance coming up, that emotional connectivity. This is first house is like recognizing you, knowing what your identity is, what you stand up for. How can you let yourself shine such that it is a true testimony to who you are within, right? So you're working on the appearance part, your personality, and how you want to come across, shifting your attitudes, shifting your views on things, and having faith in yourself, just the way you are. And Cancer is that emotional well-being and spiritual connection. Okay, let's get these a bit. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is August? So we have ID, and we have an idea. We have also the Empress, a lot of creative work, emotional well-being, connecting with the mother figure, connecting with the divine feminine within you. There's that good balance of the divine feminine and the masculine, right? Yeah, I did not notice that. King of Wands is fire plus fire, and Queen of Cups is water plus water. Wow, that's a really good balance. And Ace of Swords talks about having those many ideas, many epiphanies, conversations that are enlightening. Also nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself with the Empress there. Let's get some charms. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, what do we have? We got a bunch. We have a tennis racket, a bee, which is very much the Eight of Pentacles. We have a rose, star, heart, some type of emblem, and a bird sitting on something. Okay, doing what you love, recognizing your worth, not diminishing the past difficulties, instead using them as lesson points and gathering wisdom from it and blossoming anyway, and recognizing that the adversities are what make your song unique and also make you unique. Okay, there's that competitive spirit that you have. You might be feeling athletic or really active around this time, or that's how you choose to spend your hobbies, and that's how you choose self-care. This here is talking about again, I'm getting a pulsar vibe with this. There are many possibilities always available to us, and it is up to us how we want to use our present moment that determines what the future is going to be. I always make sure to tell all my clients that, the future is never going to be set in stone unless we become very rigid. But then once again, it is attributed to our behavior, right? If we shift our behavior, if we shift our perspective, then the future that is made for us is different, because all in all it is about now, and tarot only predicts based on your current motives, the current energies, and so on. It's a forecast instead of a prediction, in a solid manner. Yes, but really you are taking ownership of that, you're recognizing that for yourself, and you are then deciding how you want to show yourself out in the world such that you're doing justice to just who you are. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries. Big month here. Make sure to check the astrology so you can flow with the energies better. I see a lot of resemblances already of what I have talked about in that video. So yeah, check it out. And the infographic is just for your convenience. You can just go straight to the day so you're better prepared for it. There will be a section for how it is affecting us in general and what signs will be most affected, how long will it affect us, and also what we can do to flow or connect with the energies better. Okay, so lots of information. Take care. Make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising so you have the full picture. Have a great month. I will see you again.